let's find out. I don't know if I'm having technical difficulties or not. Are we good? I think we're good. Just post an announcement. Need to bring it up on my phone, but it's not here yet. Connection should be fine. It's saying it's a past broadcast. I'm really confused. My phone is not working. Why is the Twitch app so like dead? It just doesn't function properly, you know. How am I supposed to pay attention to chat when I can't see the chat? There we go. Sorted. Is the audio good? If anyone's actually here. It's very loud for me, so I'm gonna turn it down a tad. If anyone's here, just let me know what the audio is like. I've got subtitles and everything on, so everyone should know what's happening. Started then, I suppose. Save 2. Alright, we good. We good? Purple as last time. Is my camera good? Don't know if that's in the right place. That should be fine, right? Very professional. Is my audio good, guys? It says I have viewers at the moment, so it could be wrong though, knowing the Twitch app. Hey Lizzie, is the audio alright?
One fateful night,
or am I like too quiet? Is the game too loud?
They became
that kind of thing.
My heroes. Their legacy untouchable. Until I learned the truth. My father, Thomas Wayne, was a criminal.
It's good, isn't it?
He ruled over Gotham from the shadows. And everything I thought I knew about myself changed forever. The children of Arkham exposed the truth about my father to Gotham.
Cool.
Their attack turned friends into enemies, and
yeah, we're starting season 2 because I did season 1 like a while back.
Where I escaped with the help of a mental patient named John Doe.
And I've had season 2 like ever since, but just haven't played it yet.
I put an end to it all in the catacombs beneath the city. The Penguin, Two-Face, and Lady Arkham were the first real challenge I faced as the Batman, but they would not be the last.
Hey, Steph.
Spring has
How are
arrived
you
in
two
Gotham,
doing?
and with it comes City Hall's quarterly crime report. Crime is way down since the fall of the Children of Arkham, marking another triumph for newly minted Police Commissioner James Gordon. In a statement this morning,
Like,
Gordon
it doesn't really
credited
stand
his
out
success
as one
to
of
the
like
public
the best
partnership
Telltale
between the
games or
police
anything,
and the Batman.
because like
He praised
people
the
really look up
mysterious
to like The Walking
vigilante
Dead
for his sacrifice,
and The Wolf Among
describing
Us,
him as
and this one's still
essential to
really
the
good.
security of the
I just
city.
wouldn't say it's like my
Things
favorite
are
or
looking up,
anything.
citizens. After the long dark winter comes the thaw.
Thank you for the lurk,
Now,
Sheddy.
if only the Knights could win again,
I appreciate it.
everyone would be happy.
Lucky 13! There it is.
Rumi Mori.
Yeah, I played like the first like
Magnate,
15-20 minutes of it like
CEO,
a couple weeks
international
ago,
arms dealer.
but my
The world
connection
sees
just
Mori
wasn't
as a legitimate
good at
businessman,
all,
a philanthropist
and the
who
stream
gives
just
to
didn't
charity,
work, so I just
not a
deleted the
criminal
save.
getting rich off the suffering of
Redoing it.
innocence. A masterful performance.
I don't think anyone was even watching.
If
So.
a man hides in plain sight for that long, does he forget who he really is?
What do you think, Master Bruce? Must be hard to stay true to yourself.
We all wear masks in public. Every day is 1,000 little performances.
Perhaps, but some are more encompassing than others.
Masks are
Say
hard to
that again.
maintain. If there are cracks in Maury's, we'll find them.
The GCPD already bugged his penthouse and
Back
found
to
nothing.
contact lenses.
Meaning
That if he's doing arms deals in Gotham,
They happen on the casino floor. I need to find a way to hear what
Bat
Maury is
watch.
saying.
standing
The
by
bat
to
hearing
support.
aid.
Look for
How
something
many
with a
gadgets does he have on
microphone.
him right now?
The bat computer.
Al, I'm hacking into Maury's phone.
encrypting your signal. Last thing we want is for him to know you're here.
We're in. You should be able to pick up audio from Maury's phone.
Is everyone enjoying themselves? Don't worry. I won't tell anyone with the badge.
He's on a roll. It's only a matter of time before he gets too chatty.
Try to blend in.
I mean, everybody knows who Bruce Wayne is. So I don't think he's really gonna blend in much, is he?
So, I've been sitting over there wondering, what's Bruce Wayne doing in a place
Exactly.
like this? I figured you went to fancier casinos. Someplace where only high rollers go.
I'm looking for something different. New thrills.
Well, it's a good thing you're
I
here.
think that's
And it's
believable,
a good
right?
thing I'm here.
You? What in the hell are you doing here?
There's Riddler.
Stop me if you've heard this one before. I begin and have no end. And I end all that begins. Who am I?
I don't give a damn. I told you 10
Death.
times. Our arrangement is over.
Death, Maury. I am death.
It actually is death.
Something's happening, and it doesn't look like a deal.
The man in the hood. I remember him from your father's time. I think that's Riddler.
The one and only. I was tempted to say that, Lizzie, but like,
Is something wrong? You seem distracted.
don't want to be a mean
Bruce.
Bruce Wayne.
You think your gibberish intimidates me?
Stay close and keep your head down.
Excuse me?
Bullets are about to fly.
Okay,
No one threatens me in my own
I
casino.
like how, like,
Security!
people aren't like panicking.
For you?
This
An
guy
easy
being
one.
creepy.
What question can you never answer?
Yes, to.
I don't give a crap, let's go.
Wrong. The correct answer is, are you dead?
Rest in peace.
Now, let's get started.
He didn't last long.
Get out of there. Get your suit.
That escalated quickly. Went from 0 to
Al,
100
let
in
Gordon know
about 2
what's happening.
seconds.
Right away.
Hey, no one leaves!
It's Batman time. Look how he has a gun, but he decided to attack by running at us instead of shooting us.
You okay?
yeah, I'm okay.
Run, now.
What you did to that man, knocking him out like that, how did you do that? I had a different
By
impression of
hitting
you from
him
TV.
really hard.
You never seemed that capable.
Yeah, I'm a man of many talents.
That's an understatement.
Now
Thank you.
go away before it gets even more dangerous.
Commissioner Gordon on the line. Scrabbling audio now.
Gordon,
Batman, what's the status?
multiple gunmen, hostages at the casino. A madman in a mask.
The suit is so
Riddler's
scratched.
back in Gotham.
Riddler? He hasn't been seen in years.
Well, he's putting on quite a show.
There's a squad on the way. They'll be there shortly.
Be ready for a fight.
Well, this is about to get intense.
Please, please. We can make
So,
the deal.
how old is the
Anything you
Riddler in
want.
this?
Our issues can't be solved with handshakes, Maury.
This is what happens
He was
when you
already,
back
like,
out of a deal with me.
a gangster way
There's only
back
one way
when.
you're getting out of this alive.
So he must
You
be
have to
pretty
solve
old
the
by now.
riddle. And I choose my words carefully if I were you. Listen closely.
No, please, don't do this.
Without fingers, I point. Without arms, I strike. Without feet, I run. Who am I?
I've got visual.
That drone fully functional.
I'll need a
Dunno
place to
about
drop
that
in
one,
without
Chief.
being noticed. Time for some recon.
It's a tricky one, isn't it?
Riddler.
A terror from the past. I never thought I'd see him on our streets again. He's not to be taken lightly.
It's the kind
Hey,
of
Evie.
conundrum that
How's it going?
drives you to distraction.
Some kind of torture device.
Doesn't seem
Did
like
the
he's
dungeon
getting out
crawling
until
go
he
well?
guesses the riddle.
Is
This
Jeannie still
Riddler
alive?
Certainly has an imagination.
And who else was there? Timeless, I think.
Riddler's taken hostages, casino patrons, innocent bystanders.
They're clearly not his main target. Must be an insurance policy.
But don't think you can just stall. I will get bored.
What
You
else is
won't
there
like
here?
that.
Cashier's booth. That'll do. Just need to take out the guard first.
Your man-at-arms died. Is that one of the classes? Which class is that?
Audio playback
can't
fully
remember.
functional.
Time for a distraction.
I forget what they're all called.
I'm losing patience, Maury. Are you expecting a hint? Give me an answer.
Is there actually anything I have to click on here?
Batman, we can't get in. The front's covered by gunmen and
The tank with the
they've got
repulse
the back
skill.
barricaded with blackjack tables.
How should I deploy when we're inside?
What kind of weapon do
I'm
they
relying
have?
on your eyes and ears. What's the best course of action?
We need a distraction.
I forget what
Find a way to limit their
repulse
line of
does.
sight.
Sounds like a plan. You're completely insane.
No?
Mason
I
shield.
don't
Okay,
believe
yeah, that's
that's
the one I
it.
thought so.
I'll clear a path.
There goes the finger.
Wait for my signal.
Give them hell. We're counting on you.
I don't know why that's funny. Yes. Yes.
Batman! You're ahead of
Batman.
schedule. I'm a little busy right now, but I'll see if I can fit you in. Not him, the hostage. Shoot the hostage!
No, don't shoot the hostage. That's a bad idea. Imagine if you just hit the Riddler with that.
Hiya, Bats.
Just it smacks the Riddler right in the face.
His head. Break it open. With pleasure.
Batman has fought many dangerous people. I don't think he's gonna get beaten by just some random guy with a wrench. This guy is not very dangerous compared to like Lady Arkham and stuff from season 1. Yes, do it.
I've heard stories in the streets about you, Batman. You're the biggest name in Gotham since... well, since I left town. Everyone's very impressed with you.
No, he's losing more
I'm
fingers.
not impressed. Gotham's criminals have become zealots
Well, this
and
guy's not
thugs
even,
in
like,
cheap suits.
A good
And
person.
you, I've come home
I'm
to
just
find
saving
a
him because he's
wannabe in my
probably gonna die
chair.
elsewhere.
Eating my goddamn
Otherwise,
porridge.
I can speak English.
This is my city.
Now I'm back, and I'm taking what's mine.
All you scum are the same. Only thing that changes is the mask.
Spoken like a man who sees the world in black and white.
Allow me to broaden your spectrum.
With red, the color of
You're
blood,
supposedly
obviously.
the world's greatest detective. Yet here you are.
Gordon, now!
Complete. Oh, you
Tear
have to
gas
be
is also
kidding.
gonna, like, affect the hostages, but that's fine, right?
Clever, but not smart enough. Let me show you how it was done back in the day.
Well, back in the day, like, it wouldn't be as effective as it is now. This isn't Kingsman, you can't do that. Gosh. Gordon's just there punching people in the face.
Brawling like a common street hood. It just doesn't do it
The
for me.
Riddler is basically... well, by his name, you can tell that he likes giving riddles. And he has loads of, like, really complicated traps and stuff. In the Arkham games, he's, like,
There must be a weak point.
big for side content. Because, like, it's a good excuse for them to just kind of put random puzzles all over the maps and stuff.
You broke the cage.
That's cheating.
Think I care about your rules?
I'd heard you were a man who followed a code. Why would you save that dirtbag's life? Maury made his money running guns, trading off the suffering of war. Why wouldn't you just let him die?
I believe in justice. Maury deserves a trial in a court of law. If he's guilty, his cell will be right next to yours.
Justice. Ridiculous. Either way, you won't be the one to put me there.
You think so? Of course it's a grappling hook. Because why wouldn't it be? Bosh. Roundhouse, obviously.
Enough of this!
Ah, yes.
You know how to
the
scrap.
escape
I'll
button.
give you that. But it's not enough. Let's see how you do with something a little more
I know, right?
cerebral. Better hurry, detective. Solve my
After
puzzles
losing two
soon.
fingers, you probably wouldn't
Or
be
people
like,
are gonna get
just kinda
hurt.
stood there like this.
We know you can't let that happen.
I don't even know what I just accomplished by doing that.
You should have called us before going in, Gordon.
Waller?
After all,
Well,
we're
Evie,
here to help.
it's not like Telltale games were like revolutionizing graphics in video games or anything. I mean, like, visually the games are decent, I guess, but not like... Nobody expects them to look glorious and detailed.
Circuitry inside, but nothing obviously dangerous. The back computer will be able to analyze further.
Ah yes, the Bat computer. Of course. Yeah, but The Walking Dead is about dead people. So, like, blood is a bit more like...
Your days are numbered, bat freak. We'll see each other
I
again.
don't know what the word I'm looking for is.
Keep one eye in the sky, jerk-offs. Heavens are gonna fall on your goddamn heads.
Tell me all about it down at the precinct.
The Riddler's right hand in custody. Not a bad result, all told. Riddler used to leave clues at all his crime scenes. Always thought he was smarter than the people trying to catch him. Thought we could use help dragging him down.
Arrogance like that will be his undoing. He keeps showing off, he's bound to make a mistake.
Maybe, but we can't underestimate him. Riddler's heyday was a dark time in Gotham. And what we just saw, he hasn't mellowed.
Is the
with
game,
age.
like, loud enough for you guys,
Different
or
Ed is on it
should I
right
turn
away.
it up a bit? Or is it too loud?
Commissioner Gordon.
Brace
Anything like
yourselves. Just so you know, this woman has a lot of juice with the governor. Rub her the wrong way, I could end up on foot patrol till I retire.
My people are trained for situations like this, Gordon. We'd have Riddler in custody if you'd only picked up the phone. So, you're the legendary Batman. I've heard a great deal about you.
Should I
so
turn
much
the
so
game
I don't know
audio
if I
down a
should
bit?
believe the hype.
I haven't had the pleasure of an introduction,
A
Miss...
pleasure, huh? Most people don't usually call it that.
This is Amanda Waller, director of the agency.
What are the feds doing here?
Riddler's their case. The GCPD has been asked to open our doors to them. Give them whatever they need.
We've been tracking that maniac for some time. No one knows more about him than we do. World-class criminals like Riddler,
Oh, very friendly.
they're kind of our specialty.
I've never heard of this agency.
I'll take that as a compliment. We like to keep a low profile.
That means she operates from the shadows.
As do you. Riddler used to be
Hardly.
a player in Gotham back when Thomas Wayne and Falcone ran the city.
Batman's not
He
exactly
disappeared
subtle.
so suddenly and for so long, everyone thought he was dead. Everyone was wrong. Riddler's back, and if these theatrics are anything to go by, he wants the whole city to know. My people tell me you did some good work handling him, Batman. You and me? I bet we'd make a damn fine team. I heard how you dealt with Lady Arkham. Not to mention the city's corrupt mayor,
Evie,
Dent.
stop.
We could do great things together if we joined forces.
Whatever you think you can bring to the table, I don't need it.
You knew me even a little, you wouldn't hesitate. Trust me, you want me on your side. The only real problem with your setup is
Plus,
who you're
Batman's
working
already shipped with
with. Local
Catwoman.
law enforcement
You'd
clearly
know that if you
can't
saw the
help.
I got a
previous
local crime
streams.
rate says otherwise. Ms. Waller,
Please, Commissioner. Tear gas. In a hostage situation, we got an ambulance full of civilians with their eyes swollen shut. Not to mention you let Riddler slip through your fingers.
Well, it's
You
better than getting caught in the
GCPD cowboys
crossfire of a
clearly don't know
gunfight.
what you're doing.
you're putting all this on me?
You're the commanding officer, aren't you? Or are those stars purely for show?
Back off, Waller. Don't blame the police, blame Riddler. Or hadn't you noticed he was the one cutting off fingers?
Oh, I noticed, all right. Just like I noticed you let him get away. I'm here to prevent this incompetence in the future.
And you weren't even there.
I gotta get a security detail on Maury while he's in the hospital. Agent Avesta will fill you in on what we know so far, as a token of interdepartmental cooperation.
The nerve on her.
That's
Don't
just
tell
boring,
these
Abby.
people a thing, especially about that puzzle. This is our town. We're the ones that'll catch Riddler.
It's a lot more interesting if you add to the dialogue.
Thought she was gonna bite your head off for a second.
I'd like to see her try.
Special Agent Iman Avesta, Field Intelligence Specialist on the Riddler case. And my partner, Agent Blake.
How do you do?
I put together this psychological profile of Riddler. You'll see when you read it. He's changed. For your eyes only.
Has he, though?
If you catch my drift.
How has he changed?
The target of the casino
What is
attack,
different about him?
Rumi Mori. Any idea what Riddler wanted with him? We figure it has something to do with why he's back in Gotham.
I heard them talking about some kind of deal.
Any idea what?
No, but it'd be safe to say they
Yeah,
didn't come
but
to
from
terms.
Thanks. That's a help.
Entertainment standpoint, like, it would just make all the scenes so much more boring.
I'm Gotham born and raised, you know. My dad ran a store in the shadow of City Stadium. I just wanted to say it's a real honor to meet you. I do have something I want to ask, though. The criminally insane. You're drawn to them, aren't you? There's
Define
something
drawn to
in you
them.
that pulls you towards the danger.
Yeah,
The
because I'm
chaos,
trying to
the
stop it.
energy. You can't keep away, can you?
Of course I am. They're an obvious target, just like anyone who threatens Gotham's safety.
Obvious for you. Most people just run the other way.
Well,
I'm not
most people aren't Batman. So,
I think I know you a little better now.
maybe you'd get the Dark Brother treatment you choose.
I'll be in touch. Agent.
Batman, before you go, Gotham's your city. I respect
don't
that.
think the
But
game
you should
will
know I
become
don't have to
Skyrim.
play nice.
If you
I'm
stay
letting you
silent.
hunt the Riddler for now. You better share everything you find. Or this courtesy call is gonna become something you really won't like. You get me? There's a lot of ways this could go.
The Enigma. I bet she's Clem's mother. Why would she be Clem's mother? Literally no reason to think that at all.
What an eventful
Alfred.
evening. I've taken the liberty of preparing some refreshments.
Oh yeah.
Thanks, Al.
Oh, it's just tea. No Pepsi Max, really? Really, Alfred?
Maybe music will help.
I'm disappointed.
I need something.
Evie, that's a really weird fan fiction you've got going here, and I don't understand why you're even thinking about it. I don't understand how that came into your
computer
head.
is finished scanning the Riddler's puzzle box. It's ready when you are.
Let's get to
Oh,
work.
hell yeah. Catwoman, what? Oh right, we still have her goggles apparently.
She'll turn up again. I'm looking forward to it.
How do you know that, Bruce? Have you already played this game? Ah yes, Dent's weird half mask thing. Oh yeah, I forgot Penguin had that weird gauntlet. Okay, so we got the mask and stuff with Lady Arkham as well. Yeah, those are like the characters from the first season.
No explosives detected, no radioactivity. Nothing
How is that
dangerous
getting
at
rid
all
of your
so far.
frustration, Evie?
Computer, run another scan. I want
You
to
have
be
a strange
absolutely
way of
sure this
coping.
thing is safe.
Also, I took the liberty of digging up everything I could find on the agency.
The agency.
There's plenty here. Know your enemy and all that.
No, his hand still hurts from the last season.
It comes and goes. Ever since the kidnapping and all the other business with Lady Arkham.
Alfred.
No, don't you worry about me. I should be
A
fine.
Scowl and
It was
Alfred
worse after my
fanfiction.
first tour of duty.
Don't you dare. I missed a dialogue option because of you.
We can discuss it later. It'll pass.
Don't do that,
Working
Evie.
always helps.
Evie, if you make that, I'm actually gonna, like, delete you. IRL. Okay, what am I doing?
The agency.
data.
The public face of a shadow committee of military leaders, intelligence experts, and government officials. Civil rights violations, domestic
Where's
black
Scalar?
sites, decentralized accountability.
This information,
you
it's
dare.
all before Waller took over the director position. Perhaps she's given them a new direction.
Maybe, but the agency's empowered to override local law enforcement with impunity.
Batman's got some competition in town. I wonder if we need be worried about losing our unpaid and thoroughly exhausting job, I mean.
Well, things won't be easy with a bunch of spies nearby. They're well-equipped spies, too.
Maybe it wouldn't hurt to talk to Lucius about upgrades. Try and
Yes.
level the playing
Let's
field.
get some upgrades. Let's do it.
Yes. Riddler terrorized this city long before you were Batman.
Gotham's original costumed criminal.
Yes. To have
The
him
one and only.
returned, it's unsettling. I remember when he was the scourge of the underworld. Even Carmine Falcone gave him a wide berth. He was presumed dead for so long. Why come back to Gotham?
Well, he seemed to have a prior relationship with Mori. Some kind of axe to grind. Let me upload the rest of this to the Codex. The
Evie,
agency
what have they
realized
actually said
Riddler
about
was still
Darkest
alive
Dungeon
when
2
he
so
orchestrated
far?
a prison break at Peñadoro.
My men here say you let yourself get caught, Mr. Riddler.
Just Riddler.
Why willingly
Because I
turn
know they've
yourself in?
said, like,
Oh, Mr. Warden.
they want it to
Get
be
everyone
similar
else
but
out,
different.
Of course. That wasn't
But, like, have they
obvious.
said anything else, or
The
is that all?
man's deranged. If you ask me, he needs help. He's clearly sick. The man is in urgent need of a doctor.
His victims are the ones who need help.
I'll concede you have a point.
What was that?
You should see your face. Its confusion is delightful. I think I'll take it with me.
You'll take it with you. You're
I
stealing
take
his
everything
face.
back.
Not much. I want to keep the world in classes. No, just says 2. New story. Sounds good to me. I cannot be bothered to look at all these different characters. I'm lazy. Don't judge me. Oh, what? I can't, like, scroll like that. Effort. Yeah, that's just a summary of the first series. Am I done? Yes. Good. Oh, Scalar's here. Oh, Scalar.
Let's see what Riddler's little gift is all about.
Scalar, come closer.
Solve my puzzles soon, or people will get
No,
hurt.
come out from under my desk.
Riddler's MO
Scalar.
hasn't changed in all
This way.
these years.
No. Got him. Oh, there's so many prompts. I just want to stroke my cat.
There's writing
Did I do
engraved
it?
along the rim. I have an eye, yet cannot see. Who am I?
That sounds familiar. I've heard it before.
Don't happen to remember the answer, do you?
Sadly, no.
I mean,
The eye of a needle.
But how does that relate to the object in question?
I don't know, is there a needle
Maybe
on
it's
it?
telling us how to use it.
Sounds very plausible.
He's
Look at
good,
these
isn't he,
strange
Steph?
grooves.
What am I doing? Find something to use the disc with. I guess I'll use it with these movie tickets.
Never forget.
Can I use it with a back computer? I don't know. Probably not. Wait, what's that over by, like... What's this? Oh, wait, it's the record player. Wait, can I use it as a record?
Needle.
It was fairly
record
disc-shaped. Am I right?
Halfway there, Batman. Means you've got half a chance
Nailed
of
it.
stopping a whole lot of pain. To be honest, you're already doing better than I thought. But don't sit around feeling
Is
pleased
Scalar on
with
camera?
yourself.
Yes, he is.
Unless you want to see me tear this city apart.
I suppose you're going to look in there.
An open invitation from the
Of
Riddler?
course.
Of course. Huh. Looks like I'm manipulating radio bands or waveforms. Something.
Why is this
I'm not
so,
sure
like,
what I'm looking at or how any of it is actually
unnecessarily
displaying.
complicated? Surely
And
Riddler
that
could have made, like,
sound.
a cheaper
What? Oh,
riddle.
I'm not really sure about any of it. Get Lucius on the line, will you?
That probably cost him a lot to develop, right?
Hey, Alfred.
Good morning, Lucius.
Stretchy.
I hope we're not interrupting your breakfast.
My youngest is probably stealing all the bacon, but duty calls. What's up?
This is a puzzle from the Riddler. There's a strange waveform pattern I can manipulate inside that needs your expertise.
Yeah, okay. I can meet you at Wayne Tower in a little bit. We'll, fire up the R&D lab.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important, Lucius.
No, don't worry about it. It's actually gonna be a big day for me. Tiffany starts at Wayne Enterprises.
Tiffany? Really?
Your daughter working alongside you. How wonderful.
Certainly is. Bruce, I'll see you soon.
Bye, Lucius. Can't wait to see Tiffany. I'll be at Wayne Tower.
Good hunting, Bruce.
There he goes. Have fun, Scalar.
Oh, excellent. Glad I caught
Excellent.
you. I have some good news to share.
Good to hear it, Regina. It's what I've come to expect, with you as Wayne Enterprises chairperson.
I just talked to the board, and our stock price has doubled since you took the company back from Oswald Cobblepot.
Hell
The
yeah.
Gazette's running a piece about it.
Look, I would love to hear all the details, but I've got a meeting with Lucius I've got to run to.
Well, I don't mean to pry, but what's in that case?
You
Seems like an
don't mean
odd
to
thing
pry.
to be carrying around the office.
Something for
Oh,
Lucius.
this? This is just something for Lucius.
I see.
Nothing suspicious, it's fine. I'm not
Well,
Batman.
I've got a meeting I've got to run to. We'll pick up this conversation this afternoon.
Sounds great.
I am gonna get a quick refill on my drink, so I will be back momentarily. Just gonna... There we go. Keep the chat there. Back shortly.
Hello.
Nobody's disappeared, right? You're both still here. Or however many of you there are. I don't know.
You're in my chair.
Just updating the encryption on your bat
Why
tech.
is he in my chair?
But
It's my
did you
chair.
want me to stop?
No, the seat is all yours.
This is the thing you were talking about?
One of Riddler's puzzles. Some kind of test.
Show me. Any idea what he's planning?
Not yet. That's why I need your help. If his history is anything to go by, he left us a clue. A psychological profile of Riddler.
Oh, she let me keep
Knowing
that.
how his mind works, this should come in
I
handy.
assumed that I had
No
to give
sign
that
of
back or
explosives or
something.
poison. Already scanned for that in the cave.
Would you look at that? Micropulse waveform. And the sound it's giving off.
A signal, maybe? I couldn't decipher it. I was hoping you could help with that.
I'll see what I can do.
Why did the
Shouldn't
door
take
just
long.
open?
What in the...
It's not one of mine.
Think fast.
Who was that?
Hi, Dad.
Tiffany?
Right. Gotcha.
Hey, Bruce.
My God, Tiffany.
It's been a while.
Sneaking out of orientation your first day?
I just wanted to say hi to my new boss. I got you a present. A micro-drone prototype I developed in my spare time. High-end AV, stealth black shell, programmable for autonomous observation. Small, quiet, and super smart. Just like its designer. Not
You don't
bad,
seem
huh?
quiet.
You always had a
She
thing
seems
for
pretty
toys.
loud.
So hard to know what to get a man who has everything. So I made you some tech the government would be jealous of.
I love it. Thanks, Tiffany.
Well, I guess it's not bad.
Not bad. See what I had to deal with growing up? Huh. There's something different about you.
There is?
And I don't just mean
That was
what
the other option
happened
I
to
was
your
thinking
ear.
of going with.
I can't
Yeah, my
quite
ear
put my
exploded.
finger on it. But you look...
Well, please just don't say old.
Damn it, after I clicked on it, I
Well,
saw the
now that you
unbelievably
mention
bad
it.
asshole.
Hey, play nice. Bruce has had a rough year.
Interesting.
Don't.
Too late. Already touching.
Just be careful.
What a strange thing. The circuitry design.
Okay, if anyone
It's
said
elaborate
anything
and
in the
unorthodox.
chat in the past like 10
Almost
seconds, I
intentionally
won't see it.
so. Like whoever put it together was kind of showing off. Huh. Micro pulse waves? It's just weird. Seriously, what is this thing? I've never seen anything like it. It's like whoever made it.
It's pretty cool, huh?
I don't know if cool would be the word I would use.
Why not?
I can hear it hum. What does it do?
That's what we're trying to work out.
You guys are lucky I'm here to help.
Help with...
Figure this freakish thing out.
Tiffany did graduate first in her class at Cornell in molecular engineering.
Let me take a crack at it. I can help you get to the bottom of
I mean,
this.
you're right about that, Evie.
Figure out what it does.
I'll just say we can use
if you
the
think
help,
you can
'cause
help, then
I don't
be
want
my
to say it's
guest.
too advanced
I
for
know
her, and I
you
don't want to be like, go
I
away.
just gotta let him know that I won't be finishing up orientation.
No problem.
Oh, I was planning on swinging by the manor after work to see Alfred. I heard he wasn't doing so well. That he was having some
This
issues with his health.
Alfred is hurt.
He would love that.
I hope he isn't still angry with me and Luke about that incident with the china.
Well, you know Al. No one messes with his dinnerware.
keep getting notifications.
Catch you guys later.
Welcome aboard, Tiffany.
Thanks, boss.
All right, then. Time to crack this puzzle. I never told her, you know. Told her what I really do at Wayne Enterprises. What, we do.
No, Evie.
If you're willing to pull her into this Riddler project, why not consider bringing her into the
shipping
fold?
everyone.
Into the mission. We're going to need help if we're going to be dealing with the likes of Riddler. And we can trust her. She's family after all.
Well, if she's anything
Why am
like
I worried
you,
that she's going to end up betraying us?
Okay, then let's give her a shot.
I hope she doesn't.
Great.
But
I'll start thinking about how we can broach the subject with her. In the meantime, Riddler's puzzle will be a fine start.
Well, shall we go down to the lab?
Evie, stop.
Actually, the equipment we need is down in my office. We'll get this taken care of in no time.
I am not okay
Mr.
with this.
Wayne.
Oh, the agency people.
yes?
That's fun.
I'm Special Agent Avesta. This
Yes,
is my
I know
partner,
already
Special
because
Agent
we've
Blake.
met. Oh wait, that was us, Batman. Never mind.
Well,
Ignore me.
Guess I'll see you in a bit. I'll be down in my office. Whenever you, get done here.
We'll be down in a few.
No worries. I'll, start without you.
Sorry for the unannounced visit. We're with the agency's behavioral analysis unit. We just came by to ask a few questions.
I sure hope I'm not in any trouble.
Oh, everyone's in some amount of trouble. It's my job to find out just how much.
What did I do? Oh no. That's the folder that she gave me as Batman.
This office, it really represents
I'm just
you.
gonna hide
Well,
that
I like to
a
think so.
moment. Just don't mind me.
Is this you?
Yeah.
How old?
I don't know, 7, 8, maybe?
Supple.
So happy.
Smooth.
After everything
Unnoticed.
you've been through, I don't know how you still do it.
Do what exactly?
It wasn't long ago when you were the most hated man in Gotham. Yet you still give so much back to the city. Why do you continue to help Gotham? Most people wouldn't be so charitable after that.
My father did a lot of
that
damage to
sounds
a lot
nicest.
of people. I'm just trying to make things right.
Thomas Wayne did cast a long, dark shadow. It must be difficult to get out from under it.
What is it you want?
The agency recently brought me in to draft a psychological portrait of the Riddler.
Yes, I have it
We've
under my
been
laptop
tracking
right
him
now.
for months, but haven't been able to find him.
Riddler? That
Why is she coming to
psycho
Bruce
from the
Wayne about
news?
this?
I thought you'd be interested, considering your history.
My history?
A lot of things happened to you last year, and not all of them were good. You helped the GCPD capture Oswald Cobblepot, better known as the Penguin.
That's a good point, actually.
He
yeah,
was a
like,
terrorist,
he
a
was
member
involved
of the
in
Children of
lots
Arkham,
stuff, so
and your friend.
I guess they would think that
Come
Bruce Wayne
think
could
of it,
somehow help.
You've been associated with quite a few psychopaths over the years.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would. The criminally insane. They seem drawn to you. Either that, or you're often in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yes, having money and fame makes you an easy target. I've had my fair share of crazies knocking on my door.
Like this guy. I think you'd know him as John Doe.
That's the Joker.
We understand that it was during your stay in Arkham where you and John met and became friends. From the sound
were
of
we
it,
friends?
you two were close.
What? We knew each other for like
John
an
might
hour.
really say that, yeah.
But not you.
A conversation in
I
a
was,
mental
like,
hospital does
close.
not make us friends, much less close.
I see.
Literally.
According to hospital records, you and John were involved in a riot.
They captured the whole incident on video.
I saw you flee after
was-
John cut another inmate, a man named Victor Zaz.
It wasn't my idea.
Several people were hurt.
I got out of there as fast as I could.
I don't blame you. You must have been scared.
I
John was
like this
discharged
lady.
from Arkham months ago. No one has seen or heard from him
I
since.
bet this woman has a lot
I
of
was
friends.
thinking maybe you have.
Why would you think that?
He listed you as his emergency contact.
What?
Sounds like you two were pretty close to me.
Sounds like something a crazy person would do.
Maybe you made an impression on
I like
him.
how as Batman she's like, oh
Well,
my
I
god,
haven't
I'm your
seen her,
biggest fan, this is
so-
amazing. But as Bruce Wayne, she's like, you're a psychopath and you
Did he
deserve to rot in
do
hell.
something wrong?
He's a person of interest. You see, we've got a wall in the office with a bunch of photos pinned to it. Two-Face, Penguin, Lady Arkham, you know, Gotham's most notorious. They've got all these little strings
Exactly,
connecting
Abby.
into one another, like a web. And you, my friend, are at the center. You keep pretty
But I
strange
didn't
company
do anything.
for someone who wants everyone to think they're such a stand-up guy.
And your point is what exactly? That I'm some kind of criminal mastermind?
Or just really unlucky.
I mean, to be honest,
You know more
the
than you're
fact
letting
that
on,
he...
Mr. Wayne.
Wait. So the fact that he had run-ins with all of these psychopaths is mostly due to bad luck. Because before Two-Face was Two-Face and before like Lady Arkham like revealed who she really was and stuff, he just kind of casually like knew them just as regular people. Like, there's no reason to think that there was anything suspicious other than the fact that he happened to run into all of them. It's just bad luck. Anyway, yeah, his ear. In the last episode of Season 1, when Alfred was, like, basically a hostage, there was a choice where I could either unmask myself or keep my mask on, because the villain wanted to, like, know who I was. And if I kept my mask on, then Alfred would have been like really badly injured. But I took it off, so I got injured instead, and that was how his ear like exploded.
Maybe you're afraid. Maybe you don't trust us. Or maybe you're a criminal, like your father. Maybe you're not the hero people think you are.
And maybe I'm about to shoot you in the
I am
face.
calling my lord.
What's going on?
That's an evacuation warning. It's time for you to leave.
Were you there at that point, Effie? I don't even
We'll
remember.
pick this up another time.
I know you had to leave at some point during that episode, but I thought it was before then.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking?
What's happening?
What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce.
What?
Riddler really pulled a good one over on us.
Lucius, please tell me what's wrong.
Tell Tiffany that I love her.
No.
That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius,
what's
really
going
made
on?
a difference, didn't we, Batman?
Lucius!
No.
Lucius! No!
Lucius has the same voice actor as Lee from The Walking Dead. I don't want him to die multiple times.
Injured after a
No.
tragic explosion
The
rocks
GCPD
Wayne
is
Tower.
opening an
Oh yeah,
investigation
you were there
into
at
what
that
they are
point then,
calling
Abby.
an industrial accident.
Wayne Enterprises Chief Technology Officer Lucius Fox died last Tuesday in the violent
No.
blast. A small
Watching
service
Lee
is
die
being
twice.
held for the tech giant and father of 3 at Divinity Church this Sunday.
Yeah, so what did
You were
the
always there
riddle
for me,
actually
Lucius.
like mean then?
From the very
So
beginning.
it's just you solve it, you blow up.
I'm gonna miss you.
He was a
Heavy
good man.
stop.
To lose him like this,
Don't be like that.
it's hard to bear. Lucius helped raise you, Bruce. It was family. Riddler's attack on the casino was one thing. But this is personal. We can't let him get away with it. Riddler struck at the heart of our
I
operations.
mean, now Riddler's gonna know that it's someone at Wayne Enterprises who is Batman. Because he'll know that the explosion was caused by the thing he left behind, and that Batman probably took it. Yeah, I just need to open the door for my cat. He's trying to get out. Don't scratch up my carpet, please, Scaler. So yeah, now the Riddler probably knows that Batman is Bruce Wayne. And yeah, red tie at a funeral. Bad idea.
And tore a family apart in the process.
Don't worry, Al. I will find him and bring him to justice. He will
It's
spend
like they forget
the rest
that
of his life behind
the Riddler
bars.
already, like,
I'm glad to see your
kills
sense
people.
of duty still reigns supreme.
Because like, he killed people at the casino attack, and they're just kind of like,
of course,
it's fine.
It
It's
won't
just a
bring
bit of
poor
an attack,
Lucius
you know.
back.
But now Lucius blew up, and they're like,
imagine how
oh my god, he
devastated
killed
she must
someone. I
be.
can't believe this.
To lose her father
Like,
in
the
such
guy
a
at the
violent
casino
way.
probably had a family. Just because they knew him, they're like,
Yes. She can
yes,
use
this
all the
is
support
a
she
much
can
worse
get.
thing. I think there were multiple deaths at the casino, actually, and this is just one.
Hey, Tiffany.
I still can't believe he's gone. None of this feels real.
It's a good thing she didn't, like, solve the thing, I guess. Because she wanted to.
Tiffany, I know what you're going through. I remember what it was like when I lost my parents. That, sudden emptiness. There's no feeling like it in the world.
I don't think it'll ever go away.
It certainly didn't for me.
He loved working for you, you know? They hardly saw him at home because of it. Mom used to complain my little brother was growing up without a dad.
Okay, so, let me just say. They're basically just like, oh hey, we could get Tiffany working for us. Then immediately Lucius blows up, so it's like Telltale were basically just going, we want to replace Lucius with Tiffany, let's find an excuse to do that. It's literally like immediately after he's like, maybe she could do
No, I
this.
guess it's true. He was so busy. I can remember the last time I got to hang out with him. Just father and daughter. Just thought there'd be more time. There were so many things I wanted to talk to him about.
I know it's no consolation, but the work your father was doing, it was important.
I think he's probably gonna
More
tell her pretty
important
soon, and she's gonna, like,
That's not what I
take
meant.
on Lucius's work.
Well, what did you mean?
I think I picked the wrong
Tiffany.
choice there.
I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't blame you.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Just let it out.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around it all. I saw his remains, Bruce. There was hardly anything left.
What were you guys working on that could have caused that?
It doesn't quite add up. Please tell me.
Tiffany, I will tell you soon. Just not here.
What do you mean? Why not?
It's not the right time.
Why, Bruce? What are you mixed up in?
Fine. Just tell me one thing. That weird disc. Was that what killed him?
Did you put my father's life at risk for that? I'm begging you. Just tell me that one thing. I need to know.
I mean, if I lie, she's gonna find out that I lied, and it's gonna end
I
up
thought it
worse,
was
so I'm just
safe,
gonna tell the
Tiffany.
truth.
I really did. I had no idea Lucius could get hurt. Please forgive me.
Forgive you? I hope you can forgive yourself. Whatever you got my father into, I will find out. And I will shout it to the world.
So you know earlier when I said like she's gonna end up being a villain? I think that's just become about 10 times more likely.
So sorry, really. It's such a shame. At least he went out with a bang, right?
Why is...
For that, we can all be grateful.
Why is the Joker here?
You knew my father.
Well, no, but judging by all the lovely people here, he must have been quite a man.
John, can I talk to you a sec?
Bruce! I was hoping I'd bump into you.
Why don't we catch up over here?
Yeah, I'd love that. We have so much to catch up on. Enjoy the rest of your day.
I don't think she's really going to be
I know
honest.
it's a closed casket, but I can see by the jeans, your friend was a looker, huh?
Why are you here, John?
I told you I'd see you again, didn't I? You and me, we're two threads in the same stitch. Look, I got you a little something, just to mark the occasion.
Is he about to do something?
See, I thought it might make you feel better.
I'm really
Thank
confused.
you, John. That's very considerate of you.
Oh, good. I wasn't sure. First time at a funeral, you see. People get upset at the littlest things.
I mean...
It hasn't been easy for me out here, you know? I'm the new guy now. It's the freedom that gets to you.
I like his shirt.
There's so damn much you hardly know what to do with it. It's not like Arkham.
I want a purple shirt like that.
Sometimes I miss those padded walls. You knew where the lines were drawn. Which ones not to cross.
How did you get out? Oh my god, did you escape?
Didn't have to. Dr. Leland signed the papers herself. She always had a soft spot for me.
If everyone could please take their seats, we will begin.
Would you just sit down?
Today we gather to honor the memory of Lucius Fox.
Oh,
He was a friend.
So people are gonna see me just like sat with the
husband.
Joker and be like, okay, yep, he's
leader.
definitely
You're
like...
crashing my friend's funeral, John. You better have a good reason.
Oh, I do. I need that, favor you owe me.
Oh god.
For settling the score with Zaz, and, you know, getting you out of Arkham. You're gonna do right by me, aren't you? I know you're a man of your word.
I gave you my word, didn't I? I'll stand by it.
I'm just curious as to like
we
how
met.
this is gonna go.
Friends for life.
So many points in your lives. And now, he's gone. A vital link.
You see, I met some inspiring people out here. Made some new friends. Made a kind of pact. They're
His chin is
amazing, Bruce.
massive.
That special breed who live by their own rules. They remind me of you. Of your father.
So who are they?
You'll find out when you meet them. They're looking to bring someone like you into the fold. You will meet them for me, won't you? Please? I've got a lot riding on this. I already told them you would. Please don't let me down.
I just wanna know what's gonna happen to me.
Just say when and where.
I was so hoping you'd say that. We are going to have so much fun.
Yes, fun. That's
Knew this would work out.
exactly what this is gonna be.
This air between us.
What could possibly go wrong? Yeah.
You can't force this kind of friendship. I want to commemorate the moment.
Oh,
the guys will be so excited. Now, what filter should I use?
The dog
Fine,
filter.
just make it quick. Smile.
God damn it.
I just know you're gonna hit it off with the guys.
Tiffany does not look happy that I'm being in selfies during the funeral.
Real piece of work. Calls himself the Riddler.
Oh god.
How do you know the Riddler? Know him? I want to rip his eyeballs out. He's a thief.
Missing the funeral.
Killer. And worst of all, he's rude.
You
I
say
tried to
whilst
let the
talking at
authorities
the funeral.
know the kind of lowlife they're dealing with, but... Wait a minute, you know him too. Of course, a man of Bruce Wayne's caliber knows everyone, so I shouldn't be surprised.
If I ever get my hands on him, I will tear him apart.
You don't know how glad that makes me, Bruce. You and me, we've got the same taste in people. If I had my way, that smarmy know-it-all would never leave his hole.
His hole? You know where he is.
No, not exactly, no. Maybe I said too much.
I already said I'd meet your friends, John. Now tell me what you know.
Jeez. Well, if it means that much to you. Yeah, I really don't know much. I heard the egomaniac always made people go to him
right.
for meetings. Somewhere in the East End.
Where in the East End?
Honestly, that's all I know. And even that might be out of date. If
I
you're
like how he's
so
like talking
eager
at
to
normal
find it,
volume, but
why
nobody's
don't you
like
let
turning
me
around
help
and being
you?
like, "Hey, shut up."
I'll find out where he is and get back to you. See if I can't find out where that jerk puts his head down. It'd be just like the old days.
I would appreciate that, John.
That's what friends are for, Bruce. Just meet mine later, like I asked.
And did he say why he wants me
Look,
to meet his friends?
I think I outstayed my welcome here. I'm just gonna slip away.
Why has he got one red button?
Excuse me. Sorry. It's been so nice catching up, Bruce. I miss
Did I
this.
put a tracking device on him or
This
something?
trust between us.
Alright, do I do it? I feel like it's gonna be bad if I do, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Be in touch. Goodbye, Bruce. Until next time.
Intriguing fellow. Certainly not one for decorum. I don't think that camera flash went unnoticed.
Whatever you say about John, he gave me a lead on Riddler's location. Inform Gordon. Tell him to drag up GCPD records on Gotham's East End. And tell him we're on Riddler's trail.
Well, that was creepy. Ruined the funeral. Here he is.
Enjoying the view.
Yeah, hard to do these days. There's one thing for the bad parts of town to get ugly. But when places like Wayne Tower start falling apart, makes you wonder what's next. I'll bet Bruce Wayne is wondering the same thing. Seems like the world's got it out for that guy. Spends some time in Arkham, gets drugged through the
Yeah,
dirt
he
by the
doesn't
media
know
that
that
somebody
Bruce is
didn't do.
Batman at the moment.
Finally picks himself up. What happens? Someone bombs his company.
Wayne's still in one piece. It's the dead who deserve your sympathy.
They have it. Them and their families. You said you had a lead on Riddler.
Hiding somewhere in the East End.
Why am I not surprised? East End's been a no-man's land since Harvey Dent blew it up. I've tried to get more patrols out there, but City Hall's not giving up the funds. The area between 42nd and 48th, more or less lawless.
That narrows down the search at least.
Hang on, I wasn't listening at all.
A construction site at the center of 46th. Abandoned.
Harvey's boys demolished that area, chasing the children of Arkham. There's nothing but a crater there. Not really a place for Riddler to have a hideout.
The land at the end of 44th was recently purchased anonymously.
The only thing there is an old water tower. Something feels fishy about that. My gut tells me that's the place.
Agreed.
Nice work, Batman. If this lead pans out, Waller will have to eat her words. Whatever you said to her at the casino really got up her nose. I have to tell you, I got a bad feeling about her.
That's all they said.
How so?
It's the way she goes after criminals. She's ruthless. Puts her people at risk. And believe me, she doesn't let due process get in her way. She'll stop at nothing, and I mean nothing, to get her man. It doesn't sit right with me. And I don't think she's good for Gotham.
Fine with me. Whatever gets results.
There's a line, Batman. Once you cross it, you stop being on the side of right.
I meant to, like...
I was ordered to give her updates
say
on
that
breaks
Waller's
in the
bad,
Riddler
but
case.
I think I just praised Waller.
There's a chance he's there. We should probably let her know. Don't want to give her ammunition with the governor. She's already got him breathing down my neck about what went down at the casino.
Yeah.
Notify Waller.
No.
She's proven useful so far.
Just be careful around her, huh? She moved her people into my downtown precinct without so much as a please or thank you. I tell you, Batman, she keeps on chipping away at my authority. I'm gonna crack.
Then let's find Riddler before it comes to that.
I'll have my people call her people on the way. Riddler won't feel so clever after we come knocking.
No, Evie. Do not do that. Stop shipping everyone. Sneaky.
No one's home.
I told Waller about our lead on this place. She's caught up in briefings, can't get here for a while.
Good.
She said she appreciates the cooperation. Not exactly cozy, is it?
Let's see what we can learn.
It's definitely the place, though, and it's definitely got a self-destruct thing put up somewhere, and it's gonna blow up, and we're gonna have to escape.
See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil.
Scalar, what are you doing? What are you doing? He's trying to climb on my desk and stuff.
Someone's keeping a scrapbook.
Vain, isn't he?
He's just collecting news articles about himself, that's funny. And now the bomb gets armed and we explode in like 2 minutes.
No way to
and it's
open
gonna be
it from
just
the
long
inside.
enough for us to escape,
Then
right?
how do we get out?
That's how it works.
We go in.
After you.
Those were safes.
Give me a good, honest crack house any day.
I know, right, Evie? Oh. Dead guy.
Oh, God.
Bro. Who is this? this. Scalar,
Special
what are you
Agent
doing?
Mario Fernandez.
Oh no,
Holy
not
crap.
Mario.
He's one of Waller's.
Why would they kill Mario? It's Mario Day today. Okay, this is how I'm celebrating Mario Day.
One of his
By looking
pupils
at
is fully
Mario's dead
dilated.
corpse.
The other's contracted. A clear sign of brain trauma.
Huh.
Oh no.
There's no sign of a blow to the head.
The man bit his tongue clean through.
Must have suffered
Oh,
a shock.
yikes.
Or a sudden jolt. There's some hemorrhaging from the
That one
ears.
from Luigi.
His eardrums must have burst. One shoe is missing.
The
Saw
sole of the
the
other
other
one's
shoe on
almost
the floor
completely
somewhere.
melted through.
It was like his shoe was all like burnt
He's
up.
missing parts of his fingers
Yeah.
on the right hand.
We saw
I
this
don't like
before.
that.
The victim in the casino.
He was trying to call for
No,
help.
the phone's almost dead.
The
It's not
phone
low
isn't
battery.
getting a signal.
Damn it. Me either. That's a hell of an invitation.
Riddler's playing games.
So which
Bet
one
he
of us is
tried
gonna
to
get in?
play along.
We can learn from his mistakes. Let's find out what he did wrong.
There's the shoe.
One shoe, melted.
Must belong to poor Cinderella over there.
Okay. Can I just link that to the guy's foot? Oops,
No,
that's his fingers.
nothing that would have severed his
I
fingers
can't
in
link
there.
anything to his foot.
Prototype of the trap he used on Mori. The armor, extremely sturdy, ensuring there's no possible way to open them other than solving his riddles.
I mean,
This is
I did it by
insane way to
breaking a
commit
power
crimes, even
box
for
that
this
was
city.
just like right on the outside. It really wasn't difficult. Can I link that to the death chamber? Do I need to examine it first? I need to examine it first, okay.
Another one of Riddler's sick contraptions.
Some
that the
kind
same
of murder box, I guess. He was always a wacko, but this takes it to a new level.
There are much easier ways of murdering people than doing this.
It's still warm. There must be some kind of heating element underneath.
Yeah, that'll be why
This thing
his
is built
shoes
like
got
an
like
oven. You could be
incinerated.
cooked alive in there.
Won't budge. Must be locked in place.
So unless you're actually in
Turn
it,
me
it doesn't
round,
turn.
but not the right way, and you might live to see another day.
Turn it left.
What does it mean?
The glass. It's polarized.
It's the only thing it can mean, right?
So it is.
So heated floor links to the shoe, I suppose.
The floor of the box heated up while the agent was inside. He tried standing on one foot to save the other, causing that shoe to catch on fire. When he exited the box, he tried to put the fire out, but couldn't. So he threw off his shoe.
So what about the safes?
Masks. Each one missing a different facial feature.
The senses. They're missing their senses.
Like the monkey statues.
You're right. There must be a connection.
I mean, depends what your definition of
inside.
wholesome is. That's not
And
very
a lot
wholesome.
of blood. Huh. We know Riddler likes penalizing his victims for wrong answers.
As long as you're okay with stuff
Safes
like that,
with
it's pretty
electronic
wholesome, I
locks.
guess.
Shut tight.
These must be the goal of whatever game we're playing.
Okay, so the monitor's going to be relevant. It just says want to leave, get in.
Scratches on the monitor. The polarizing
hide from
filter has
Jeff.
been tampered with.
Jeff's
Like in
wonderful.
sunglasses.
Monitors typically have a polarizing filter to reduce reflection.
I don't see anything.
Impossible to see with the naked eye. We're going to have to look at it through a polarized lens.
The glass in the thing is polarized. Can I link that now?
If this door were closed, the portal would be looking right at those monitors.
Yeah.
Since the monitors have been tampered with, it's likely there's a message on it. One that can only be seen with a polarized lens.
You won't know until you're inside the box, though. Hey, I got a hunch. Come here. No matter how careful Riddler is, chances are good he hasn't scrubbed his own computer.
Good call. It's worth checking out.
Yes, let's look at his internet history. Factual thinking stream. I mean,
I recognize some of the names on this
a bit
list.
of a thinking stream.
They're all Waller's people. Names, addresses, phone numbers.
Oh god.
We have to warn her.
First, we have to
Aren't
get
they
out
meant
of
to
here.
be like completely secret though? Arms dealer, I guess.
Maury. He sold technology to Riddler.
Talk about strange
That
bedfellows.
explains why Riddler
You know,
wanted to murder him, I guess.
Waller's been keeping pretty tight tabs on Maury for a while now. She must have known.
Co-worker.
What does it say?
Riddler's not working alone.
Just wonderful. More psychos to worry about.
He and his colleagues, they don't see eye to eye. Apparently, they don't like his beef with me.
Hey,
Got beef
maybe we'll
with
get
Batman.
lucky. They'll kill each other.
Just that look that Batman gave Gordon. This is, how dare you? How dare you say that it would be good if they killed each other? Okay, so there's monkeys on his desk, there's a gun.
That's an
Oh, it's an
agency,
agency
issue
one.
pistol.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a jolt.
They zap people.
I saw it take down Riddler's goons at the casino. It was impressive.
Gotta give it to Waller. Her people have great tech.
That's why I thought they
More
could be
monkey
helpful.
statues.
I'm starting to sense a theme here.
Take a look at this.
Body cam.
Huh. Well, that's the same kind of body cam the GCPD issues its officers.
Maybe there's a clue on the recording.
Can't hurt to look.
Oh god, of course.
Because you've been so candid with me, I'm giving you a chance your other comrades won't get. A chance at getting out of this alive.
We'll catch you. The agency,
I shouldn't have to remind you that you've been chasing me for years. And I've always been 2 steps ahead. If you win the game, I'll let you go free. And you'll get a consolation prize. An
prize be?
exclusive sneak peek into how I'm going to kill all of your colleagues. Now, how is
pretty
that
good prize.
for motivation? Screw you!
Oof.
He had the agent bound while he beat him.
I like how the agent suffered a really horrible fate, and Gordon was perfectly happy joking around calling him Cinderella because he only had one shoe on. Okay, what can I link the missing fingers to? Oh right, yeah,
The
open
agent
safe
must have
with
been looking
fingers
for
then,
the answer in one of
obviously.
these safes.
He chose the wrong one. Cost him his fingers.
That's fun.
You got a VR in that cowl or something?
Something like that. I've got all the pieces of Riddler's puzzle. Now I need to
Okay,
know
so-
what order they happened in.
That's a good question. How do we figure that out? Oh god, what am I doing? I mean, how... Okay, so it was probably chair first. Then... hand...
No.
No.
Something else happened here. Didn't happen over there.
Alright, yeah.
The agent woke up here where his body cam fell off.
So he...
Once he found he couldn't call for help, he saw the message on the monitors.
Got into the thing,
put himself inside
set
the
his
murder
foot on
box.
fire, took his shoe off, then tried to
The
open the
agent's shoe
safes.
caught fire inside the murder box, so he opened it in a panic.
I love that
As soon
Batman's
as he was
actually calling
out
it
of
a
the
murder
He
box.
ripped off the burning shoe and threw it. Somewhere in the confusion, he must have missed something crucial.
He probably didn't turn that left.
From where he lost a shoe, the agent beelined for the wall of safes. He opened one, but chose poorly.
How do
The
you know
blade
which
sliced
one's
off his
correct,
fingers. And there he met his end. Though it's still unclear
Am I gonna
how
have to
and
get into
when
the
his
box,
eardrums could
or
have
is
burst.
Gordon gonna go in there?
The agent made a number of mistakes. Mistakes we can avoid. The heat inside the box forced him to run out before he could
get Riddler's next clue. Poor bastard couldn't withstand the heat.
The Batsuit's armor is heat resistant.
Okay, so Batman's gonna
They'll
get in.
buy me more time to find Riddler's next clue.
Right.
Getting inside the box and starting the game is the only way we're getting out of here.
This is insane. You know that, right? The last man
My
who went in
suit
there
is
is
heat
dead.
resistant.
There's a good chance it'll kill you too.
My suit is heat resistant.
Don't worry, Jim.
I
I'm not
just
going
told
to lose
you,
this
it's
game.
fine.
I'm not so sure. But if you say a thing, you usually do it.
I'm gonna do way better than that guy. It's all good.
Age rising, Batman.
Turn it left. Left.
Almost make out a message.
Hurry the hell up already.
One won't see trouble and one tells no lies. Ask the third if he hides the prize.
What?
The monkeys.
The monkeys?
See no
Yeah.
evil, hear no evil, speak no evil.
What about them?
But
what am I
which
doing?
one is he referring to?
Hang on, what was it again?
Whichever one it is, the correct safe will have a phase with those senses removed.
Yeah, I'll check. Ah, damn it. It's still locked shut.
They should unlock when I open this door.
Okay, so one won't see. Whoops! I went to pause the game and that happened. Am I dead? I guess I took too long to.
It'll buy me more time to find Riddler's next clue. Getting inside the box and starting the game.
I wanted to
is
read the thing and then
only way
pause
we're
it, but I
getting
just
out of here.
died.
This is insane.
Okay.
You know that, right?
Let's do that right this time.
The last man who went in there is dead. There's a good chance it'll kill you too.
It's so much for heat resistance.
The minute
Whoops,
I think you're in trouble, I'm gonna smash that door in, with or without your permission.
You didn't do that last time. Last time you just kind of stood there and watched and looked sad.
Heat's rising, Batman.
Okay. Left. What would happen if I turned it right? Would that actually
Almost
matter?
make out a message.
I think I'm like...
Hurry the hell up.
One won't see trouble and one tells no lies. Ask the third if he hides the prize.
The monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. But which one is he referring to?
Whichever one it is, the correct safe will have a phase with those senses removed.
Yeah,
I've already
I'll check.
forgotten what the actual riddle was.
Ah, damn it. It's still locked shut.
They should unlock when I open this door.
This is true. Ears. I'm gonna say ears.
What the hell?
Congratulations!
That's
You're
how
almost
his
done.
ears exploded, I guess.
That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
I forgot what the riddle was. Which one is it? What's that? Oh no. Which one are we going with? Speak no evil, hear no evil, or see no evil. Should we go with take the one that can't speak? Okay. They're not gonna make Batman lose all his fingers, right?
Not that one.
Oh, so it doesn't even have any kind of penalty. Oh, I thought it would be here anyway. Oh yeah.
Just in case.
Damn. Now, for the love of God, whatever's in that safe better be worth all this pain.
A missile. That's fun.
It's a homing missile.
What does it home in on?
Looking at its schematics now. A signal. A radio
You want me
signal.
to crash on Cinderella?
Signal. That's how he died.
How who died?
That's how they'll all die.
Riddler.
Maury sold me missiles for all of my enemies. Everyone on my list gets one. Most won't even know what's coming. For a brief second, their dull existences will light up before going dark forever.
I'm closing in on you, Riddler. We escaped your twisted puzzle. It's only a matter of time before I find you.
Time is one thing you don't have. I'm trying to get a handle on you, Batman. Partnering with Gordon is one thing. From what I remember of the old days, he's harmless enough.
We'll see about that when you're in cuffs.
But the agency, they're a natural enemy to people like you and me. You must be desperate if you're making friends with them. You must be really up against the ropes to want that government scum in your corner.
Whatever the agency is, you are worse. You're the one torturing and killing innocents.
You think any of these agents are innocent? The agency uses people, Batman. Corrupts them, breaks their minds. I wasn't always like this. The agency made me.
Oh, this is garbage. Yeah, Waller's a hard-ass, sure, but she had nothing to do with why he's so messed up.
I didn't say Waller, did I? This goes way before her time. But I don't forget. That's the thing about having a mind like mine.
If you're trying to manipulate me, it's not working.
I'm not trying to get in your head. I just wanted to see if the man who claims he fights for justice is really as good as he believes. But then, you already answered that for me, didn't you? When you offloaded my puzzle on your friend. Why don't you tell Gordon here what happened to Lucius Fox? Watch out, Commissioner. For all his preaching, Batman knows when to sacrifice a pawn to win the game. It was a smart move. Getting out of the way of the blast.
You shouldn't have said his name, Riddler. I'll make you pay for what happened to Lucius.
That must be the guilt talking. After all, the poor man's death is on you. Look at Gordon. He doesn't know what to make of any of it. Trust is hard-earned, yet easily lost, isn't it?
Oh, God.
Come on now. Don't get your tights in a twist. I knew you weren't sharp enough to do it on purpose. There's no room at the top for schoolboys who are too squeamish to fight in the gutter. You don't have what it takes to be a player in this town. Not without giving up those values you hold so dear. Game on!
I said that he'd know who Batman was because of the thing that happened with Lucius. I was correct.
I'll wait for Waller and pass on what we found.
She won't be happy when she finds out Riddler knows about every agency operative in Gotham.
I don't blame her. If they were my cops, no one would be sleeping till we found this Riddler guy.
Just keep your eyes open, Jim. In the meantime, I'll stay on Riddler's tail.
Hey, hold up a sec. What Riddler said in there about the agency, smoke and mirrors, you ask me. But the thing about Lucius Fox and the blast at Wayne Tower, you gotta level with me. You got some connection with that Wayne Tech guy you didn't tell me about?
I'm just gonna
Lucius
say I work
Fox
with
was
them.
an ally of mine.
Hello, Potato.
That got him killed.
I gotta say, the fact I had to learn about it from Riddler instead of you, it doesn't sit right with me at all. I thought we had some trust, you and I. What do you expect me to do with this? Am I just supposed to sit on my hands? Pretend I never heard any of it?
Jim, what you're asking, there's no easy way to talk about it.
Yeah, I gathered that much.
Don't want Gordon to hate me, you know?
I mean, I wasn't born yesterday. I know you probably have a network of civilians working for you. You can't do the kinds of things you do without a gigantic support system. And as much as I understand your reluctance to talk, it doesn't make me feel any better about this. Batman. I'm sorry for your loss.
Zoop. Alfred seems really hung up on the Lady Arkham thing. It's still bothering him.
I heard your discussion with Commissioner Gordon. Now he knows that Lucius Fox and the Batman were allies. Gordon's dangerously close to figuring out who you are. If he does find out, I have no idea how he'll react. It's not a chance you can afford to take.
Well...
He looked me straight in the eye, Alfred. He's been our friend a long time.
Just because he works at Wayne Industries doesn't necessarily mean...
I understand that, Bruce, but he's still too close for comfort.
The CEO is Batman.
I'm sorry, but he is. You were radio silent for so long. Tell me, did you find out how Lucius died?
This is a missile I found in Riddler's workshop. The explosion at Wayne Tower. We were thinking about it all wrong. The puzzle wasn't an explosive. It was an emitter. When it was solved, it emitted a signal. You heard it earlier. If allowed to play too long, it becomes a launch signal.
Dear God, you did solve the box. We just didn't know it.
The Batcave Scrambler blocked the signal.
Poor Lucius. Wayne Tower offered no such protections. Our tight little family has gotten smaller because of it. It was the three of us looking out for each other. Now it's two.
I think
With
we
Lucius
do need,
gone,
like...
we need to find someone to take over his role.
Yeah.
No one could ever fill his shoes. But you're right. Between the Lady Arkham affair and losing Lucius in this
his daughter would be
fashion,
like a really good replacement,
clear
but she
we're
kind
up
of seems
against
to
a new
hate
class of
Bruce
criminal.
Wayne at the moment.
This war of ours, it may be too much for us on our own.
And I don't think she'd like... Yeah, she probably knows
A list of agency
Bruce Wayne
operatives
is
from
Batman,
Riddler's
though.
workshop. He plans to do the same thing to them.
It's a hit list. It's only useful if he has a way to target the agents, though. And I doubt he's sending them all puzzle boxes. Hold on, let's just walk through it.
Am I linking?
He's hacked their cell phones. He could pinpoint the location of any one of these operatives.
Well, I think if Batman tried to recruit her, she'd probably realize that that was what Lucius was like.
And he can broadcast
working
his
on.
signal through their phone to make
So
them
I
a
don't think
target
he
of a
could really
missile
do it
strike.
without her like knowing.
Can you block it?
If I can get a clean copy of the signal, yes. It's the only way I can get a clean version of the signal. It's pretty grim, Alfred. You don't have to watch.
I can handle it. I've never been one to shy away from duty, however unpleasant it may be.
You are a rock, Alfred. I'm always able to count on you, huh? Even in the toughest times.
The last thing I want to do is let you down.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce.
He knew he was going to die. Can you switch to audio only, please?
Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Alfred is the Rock.
Lucius,
Alfred the Rock.
we really made a difference, didn't we? That man?
I shouldn't have watched this. I'll go get that tea, Master Bruce.
This time don't forget the Pepsi Max.
Alright. Now I just need to create a filter to get a clean version of the signal. And then match up the points found in both sound files.
What? Link matching words from book.
That man? Dwayne?
No. The two sounds have to be the same.
Okay, so I think I get it. So that one's Wayne. That one's Batman. That one's Tiffany. Tiffany. Hang on, which one of these was Tiffany? That one.
Tiffany. Tiffany.
It's a match.
That one's Bruce. Was there a Bruce down here? Yes.
Bruce! Bruce?
The waveforms match. There. I've piggybacked onto Riddler's cell phone hack. They'll recognize any incoming signal match and shut down, negating a launch. Makes sense for me to have the signal on me as well.
What for?
Riddler still has functioning missiles. Once he finds out I've blocked his targets, he may decide to launch indiscriminately. But with the signal, I might be able to divert them. Tiffany gave me this the day Lucius died. Let's put it to good work.
I like how she gave him like a really good piece of tech that she
Not a
made.
theory I really want to test.
Then he immediately gets his dad killed like straight after,
Riddler
and then
first.
she hates him.
There is always Riddler's second in command. Eli Nabel, arrested after his attack on the casino. None of the authorities have gotten anything out of him yet.
Unknown
It's good, isn't it?
contact.
What is it?
That John guy from the funeral, from Arkham. Who actually sounds like he's keeping his word. Maury, huh? John thinks that Maury can get us Riddler's location.
You believe him?
Your Jamodian is very cold.
Maybe we should go back to the beginning. Bring Rumi Mori up on the back computer. Either of them could potentially lead me to him.
The question is, which
Isn't
is
Maury,
more
like,
likely to help you?
Arrested though because he's an arms dealer.
Maury's a businessman. Given the right incentive, he could be persuaded to talk. He sure can't have any love for Riddler after his
Yeah,
attempted
the
murder at
Joker
the
took a
casino.
selfie with me.
I'd say he'd
That's great.
respond better to a more genteel approach. Peer-to-peer as Bruce Wayne. However, the agency is watching him. If Waller finds out that Bruce Wayne sought a parley with Mori, she'll not be best pleased. On the other hand, Riddler's
Yeah, we were at a funeral and the Joker just kind of turns up and he's like,
took a go at me
"Hey,
in the
Bruce."
Put up quite a
and
fight.
he was like talking the whole way
Cracking
through
him
the
will
funeral.
be tougher, more
It was quite rude.
physical.
He took a
Certainly
selfie
job
while
for
they were
that man.
talking and stuff.
He's currently in Waller's
Very
custody in a GCPD holding
not
cell.
okay.
Interrogating Nabel there would be a visible endorsement of Waller's authority. Gordon won't like it.
Okay, so the agency won't like it if I go after Mori, and Gordon won't like it if I'm going after that dude. Exactly.
I'll meet
I
with
don't
Mori.
want Gordon to hate me, so let's
I'm sure Bruce
meet with
Wayne can
Mori.
find a way to reason with him.
I'm guessing this is going to be the last like scene of the episode because this feels like it's been a long episode. I'm not actually sure if it has been. How long have I been live for? Is uptime always a thing, or is that like a command that Sheddy has but no one else? Is uptime just a thing? Let's find out. It's a command that only Sheddy has. Nice. Worth testing, you know?
Waller's people are here, watching Mori. Riddler's agency data should make him easy to tag. I need you to keep an eye on him for me. Maybe cause a distraction if I need it.
What am I doing? I completely was not paying attention.
All this attention must be annoying to a man like Mori. Gotta be careful here.
Hang on, so you thought everyone had
They're
that?
following his every move.
I swear I've used uptime on my
All
streams
of these
before,
agents were on Riddler's list.
but I
Even
might
without
have
access to
completely
their
imagined
phones,
that.
he'll still try to kill them all somehow.
Do whatever it takes to find him, Bruce. I never want to see another video like the one with Lucius.
When did I go live?
No
I
time
can't
to
remember.
waste.
Let's find out. It was at about 7:30. Okay, it's almost been 2 hours. Which is a bit longer than you'd expect from a
Mr. Wayne.
Telltale game.
To what do we owe this honor?
Good evening, Mr. Mori. I've come to talk.
Okay, this is...
Your visit is unexpected, Mr. Wayne. What can I do for you? A private
I mean,
matter
that's why I
between
would make the
friends.
command if I could make it myself.
We have a mutual enemy, Mori. He can't go unchecked.
Men like you and I have many enemies, Mr. Wayne. I am sure we share more than one.
You know the one I mean.
The authorities are watching my every move. Apparently, I'm a person of interest.
Yes,
There's
you
really
are.
not much I can offer you, other than a drink and a seat at the roulette wheel. Not while I'm being shadowed.
We need privacy. Lose the agents.
Done. They just got an order to sweep the perimeter. Should give you a couple of minutes at least.
Impressive, Mr. Wayne.
We haven't even scratched the surface.
Hey, Lizzie.
What can I do for you?
Information. About the Riddler.
Why would I do that?
Because I want to take him down, you know?
You're on his list, Mori. He's gonna hit you with the same weapons you sold him. You and a lot of other people.
I dealt with that maniac, it's true. But I was done after the first delivery. Riddler wanted more. Everything he could get his hands on. He even wanted me to hand over one of my biotech companies. I said no.
That's why he attacked you.
You have no idea how crazy he is. I only wish I had
I've
known
got a
it
pretty
sooner.
good idea.
Actually, I have a pretty good idea.
I see that you do. He scared me. I was afraid he'd use my goods in the city. After the explosion at Wayne Enterprises, it turns out I was right. I want you to know, I had no idea the Riddler had marked you as a target. I knew your father back when he was running Gotham. Our interests often aligned. I would never dishonor his memory. He was a friend, truly one of a kind.
And you owe me, for my father's sake.
That was a long time
Thank you
ago.
for the Twitter follow, Sheddy.
And favors go both ways. I can help you find the Riddler, Mr. Wayne. I sold him the missile array he's using to pick off his enemies. He won't be very far from it. Everything you need to find him is on that drive. But I need a favor from you first.
A favor?
Waller has me detained here pending Riddler's trial. He controls all my accounts. I need to get out of the country, and in all haste. You can help with that.
Twatter.
Otherwise, I fear my fate is a short, miserable life in a black prison. Somewhere.
I didn't hear what he said, but I'm
unpleasant.
gonna agree with it
I can do
anyway.
that for you.
I knew I could count on your friendship. A chartered plane waits for me at the airport. The pilot will fly me to a safe haven in the Caribbean for the right price. All you have to do is authorize a transfer. You
Oh, right,
don't
giving him
want
money.
me as
Okay.
an enemy, Mr. Wayne.
I can give him some money. I'm swimming in it.
Our agency friends will be back any second. Let's handle this quickly and without disturbance.
Done. Send me a postcard
I mean,
from the beach.
I don't want to
Thank you,
trust
Mr.
him,
Wayne.
but
I owe you a great
I've
debt.
got plenty of
if
money,
this ever comes to
and
light,
I need this
I'll
information.
keep your name out of it for as long as I can.
Thank you.
Be careful, Mr. Wayne. That lunatic is not to be trifled with. Now, I suggest you make yourself scarce before our agency friends return.
Nailed it. Easy.
Alfred, I've sent you Maury's information. Find me Riddler's location, and fast.
The Lady of Dublin.
Which is...
A cargo ship in Gotham Bay.
Good. Send me the location. And let Gordon know. Tell him Batman's on the way.
Oh, hell yeah. Batman Begins?
Armed men on board. This must be
What's
it.
a lady? I don't know. What is a lady? Someone look up the definition of lady. I don't know. Never heard that word before. Did I just miss a thing? Did something just happen while I was doing that? That's a good definition.
I'm on board, Al.
Do you see Riddler?
I know what that is now. Thank you, Sheddy. So a lady is just literally everything in the world that's not Liz. Gotcha.
You'll see what's gonna happen. My friends will all be here soon. Then you'll see what this is all made of. You agency imbeciles really thought you could ensnare me.
A good spot for cover.
Waller.
How's this gonna go, do you think? Riddler's gig cousin is Diddler.
Individuals for institutional incompetence. The agency has a history.
We're gonna bring down the Diddler next.
Your agency has been on
for it.
That's what episode 2 is gonna be.
I'll admit it's going to feel
Oh god.
right to get my
I was not watching the screen. Okay. This time I'm not gonna pay attention to chat. Because all that does is cause me problems, you know. Who needs a chat on Twitch, you know?
Armed men on board.
Looks at chat.
This must be it. Be careful. careful, Bruce. Who knows what the Riddler has up his sleeve?
Okay, I didn't actually miss the quick time event last time. It was Batman. I saw at the corner of my eye falling and I thought it was like an arrow. Potential Telltale Batman Season 3. Yep, that's what Season 3 is going to be. Catching Diddler. A full season of just Diddler. He's the main antagonist. Batman's worst enemy.
I hear him.
Most dangerous one yet.
You'll see what's gonna happen.
Even more psychotic than the Joker.
We'll all be here soon. Then you'll see what this is all in aid of.
We found him.
You agency imbeciles really.
Can I just grapple over to him and punch him in the face?
No sight of the missiles yet, though.
They must be here somewhere.
So there's an agent in that murder box over there. Death Chamber. They need to decide on a name already. Because earlier Batman called them murder boxes, but now they're death chambers. Just make up your mind. Batman Diddler Riddles. Diddler Riddles and Diddles.
I'll admit it's going to feel satisfying to get my revenge on your predecessors. Even if you're really just a small part of my plan.
Okay, I was not paying enough attention last time,
You'll
so...
see what I mean soon, of course. They might be angry I brought you here, but
we good.
they understand why. They'll recognize my brilliance.
Does this arrow... Hang on. Ignore them all. Exactly.
All I am uniquely qualified to see.
You just gotta ignore people and then they start wanting your attention.
You brought this on yourselves. All of you. You government clods.
That's why I'm always seeking attention, because nobody ever pays attention to me.
You're in desperate need of some schooling.
That's the zap.
My friends will be here
the zappy
soon.
box.
I'd keep your mouths shut until then.
Hostages first. When they're safe, I can find the missiles. Targeting on
Lost Diddler is born.
Ready, Bruce.
Yes, nobody heard that at all. Oh god. Gosh. Just impaling people in the neck with a blade, you know, that's not gonna
You
kill
can't
anyone.
possibly think clunking a few heads is enough to make me roll over.
Bosh.
Oversized vermin!
We did it, boys.
Agent Avesta.
More! It's heating up!
Oh no. Can I break the power box on this one?
Thanks, Batman. Hi.
That's bad. What about her friends?
Are you alright?
Oh no. I don't want to be kept in a box with this lady. She was mean to me earlier.
Oh god. Not more.
He's wearing something that neutralizes the shock device.
Of course he is.
I've memorized your playbook, Batman. I know all your shallow tricks.
I think what Batman needs to do
Maury
to just immediately beat every single one of his villains is just bring a gun. None of his, like, enemies would be expecting it.
Was incapable of
So
learning
like,
his
he
lesson.
just flies around and punches people in the face, you know, maybe throw a zappy thing at someone. But no, he just turns up with like a Glock.
All part of the
Just
plan.
gratata. Job done.
The missiles.
Easy.
Bait. Just like the hostages were bait.
Exactly, Shelly.
I knew you couldn't bear
He's
to
just
let
like, you know
these
what, it'd be
agents
so much
die.
easier if I just shoot them in the face.
You care too much about the
You know?
little people. That makes you weak. I saw how you saved Maury. I saw how angry you got about what happened to Fox.
I heard a lot of people doing what I do. My code is how I stay human.
It's why I'm out here, and you're in there. About to meet your maker.
That won't last though, to be honest.
My partners were supposed to be here to see this. I guess I can just show them the bodies. I'm going to ask you 3 questions. Get them wrong, one of these agents gets torn apart.
You won't get away with this.
Oh god.
You get them right, this happens. I designed this for you, Batman. Gotham's champion of justice will die in an unfair puzzle.
Batman is the diddler.
Let's get started. We have a lot to get through. I'm curious to see how you'll handle it all.
Ask your questions, Riddler.
No, he's too
Let's get this
buff to
over
fit
with.
through
Oh,
the
good.
cage.
I was hoping you'd cooperate. But I don't think the agent next to you shares your
She
enthusiasm.
probably could, but the Riddler would be
You
like
can handle the sonic
fully
blasts.
capable of cutting her open.
I
And
estimate
if he sets
3
off one of the
blasts at
sonic
most
blasts, she
before
won't
her
be able to,
insides rupture.
Yeah, you know. He
This
just
one
set
should
off
be
the
easy, Batman.
device.
Close to the heart.
She won't be able to do
I
anything.
solved a puzzle box for the Bat. Now I'm dead. And I mean dismembered. Closed casket for sure, kind of dead. Who am I?
If you know the answer, please say it.
Lucius.
What was that? I couldn't hear you.
Lucius Fox.
Very good, Batman. You saved a life. But...
Thank you.
Batman, don't answer any more of his questions.
No, Blake. I won't let you die.
Why? And so he'd
Number
rather
2. Also,
like they
completely
all get
self-evident.
killed.
I am black
Then
and
she
blue and
gets some
bleeding from
hearing
the
damage.
ears. Who am I?
I think he means me.
I mean, she's bleeding from the ears,
Say
but how
it.
is she black and blue?
Don't you dare answer that.
Please, don't let him die. Say it.
I need an answer. Or click, click, click.
Avesta. The answer is Agent Avesta.
You got it, Batman. Ha. Here's your prize.
Oh, God. Iman! What have you done?
Enough, Riddler. You made your point.
Just one more, Batman. And then it'll all be over.
He's
We'll
gonna ask me
distract him. Just get us
who
out
I
of
am,
here.
isn't he?
I'm the sharpest mind you'll ever meet.
Oh no, he's
The
going for an ego
original
boost.
genius with Gotham at my feet.
The Riddler.
Who am I?
So he could have asked me who is like Batman's real identity and just like exposed me to like all of the agents and stuff. But instead he's like, I want to put myself on a pedestal.
You're Riddler. Riddler's the genius.
Well done, Agent. You answered so quickly, you almost deserve not to get the blast.
Can I stop her from getting the blast? What am I doing? Bat gauntlet. Missile
I'll
array.
fire one of the missiles.
At what? What am I doing?
Use the Batcam to make it target the cage. And use Riddler's trap to protect Iman and myself from the explosion.
God.
I like what you're saying, Agent Avesta, but you're not the one I need to hear it from.
Missile armed, ready to fire.
Who's the genius, Batman? Who's on top of Gotham now? I want to hear it from you.
I am.
What are you doing?
is my gay cousin. The diddler.
Impossible!
Purple eyes, things are getting serious.
You think you're clever, don't you? You don't impress me.
Bosh. That was a hard punch, goddamn. That was massively one-sided.
Who's the man who's got no time left?
The Riddler.
Thought you'd get such an easy one right.
Those missiles are aimed right at the city.
The answer is Batman.
I can use the, like... Yeah.
Oh no.
It's like how Gotcha. Nailed it. Easy.
This can't be happening.
Soccer kick or anchor punch? Who wants to decide? I kind of want to kick him in the face, actually. Should we kick him? Soccer kick, yep. Bosh. Gotcha. I love how it gives you a choice for that.
Iman.
Can she hear,
Batman.
or is she deaf?
Thank God.
Oh.
I didn't think we were going to make it. I thought...
I'm just glad you're on your feet.
She's probably gone deaf, hasn't she?
You took quite a beating.
Yeah.
Agent, are you okay?
My ears! I can't hear.
Well. She won't hear anything I have to say, so... She loves Batman. That was the most awkward, like, hug ever.
It's over,
Literally.
Riddler. Look forward to a padded
That
cell.
was so awkward.
Well, congratulations,
Batman should never hug people
You
in his
managed
costume.
even in my twisted game to keep
That was just,
everyone
like,
alive.
the most...
But at what cost? Agent Infestus suffered.
Oh, that's funny.
So no one had to
I'm
die.
glad I went with that option.
That can't sit well with you. Can it?
Batman really
Must
is
be
the
an uncomfortable feeling.
Iman knew the risks. She would have endured anything to bring you down.
Sounds like you have good things to say about her. If only she could still hear you.
And if only you could
I
still
made you hurt
roam
an innocent
freely,
woman to
Riddler.
get to me. Oh, my comrades would have been impressed. I set this all up to show them. I thought they'd back me up, even if they didn't agree.
Turns out you're not so smart now, Riddler.
They left me here to deal with you alone. They betrayed me.
You need better friends. The term thick as thieves, it's a lie.
I need smart.
Get some friends.
They were all so
Loner.
small-minded. None of them had vision.
Nerd. Get a life.
Unless that white-faced prick set me up. Never told them to meet me here.
Oh. That's a dart. Poison, I'm guessing. Yep, that is definitely poison. Rip.
They broke the pact. The pact.
It was the diddler. Rip Riddler. We got him, guys. We did it. Mission successful.
Lock the ship down and radio for more medics. Riddler,
Whoever fired that dart was a really good shot.
Damn it.
The Rippler.
Oh, this isn't good, Batman.
How many cousins
the
does he
investigation
have?
is a dead end without a breathing suspect. We're in trouble. A lot of trouble. I have no idea how we're getting out of it.
You don't have to worry, Jim. I'll take the heat for this.
I appreciate the thought, but that ain't gonna cut it.
Ripples Riddler's cheeks.
Waller is gonna come down on us like a thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? I'm the whole goddamn hurricane.
Shut up, Waller.
I'm about to
We
blow
hate you.
both your asses off the side of this ship. This is a goddamn mess. Agent Avesta is deaf.
Yes, she is.
Riddler is dead.
Yes, he is.
And I don't know exactly how. But I know you tampered with my suspect at the casino.
Yes, I did.
Unless you expect me to believe that Maury got out of Gotham all by himself.
Yes, you will.
Batman is clearly being misused as an asset to the GCPD. I'm taking direct control of law enforcement in Gotham, effective immediately.
What?
And
Gordon,
I'm
you're being
murdering you,
relieved of your
effective
stars.
immediately.
Bumped down to Deputy Ops.
She does
You
not
can't
have to
demote
hold
me.
I just did. Don't like it? Go cry to the governor. I generously let this cowboy crap with the Batman go on out of respect.
Now wait a damn...
Gordon's been fighting the good fight for years. You're delusional if you think you
She
can
is
solve all our problems.
Agent Waller.
You're the
She's
ones who are
like the
deluded.
leader of this
You're so busy
agency
gazing
of
into each
people
other's
who
eyes,
think
you
they're really
can't
good at
see the
capturing
big
villains. Something
Take
like
some
that.
vacation days, Gordon. I've got sensitive case details to discuss with Batman.
We're still in this together, Batman. This doesn't change a thing.
This city
Can
is
I just
about to
throw
find
her off the
itself in a
ship?
crisis the likes of which it's never
Nobody
known.
likes her. Nobody
Riddler
would
had a
blame me.
Not just any
Police would probably
the
just be
worst
like,
criminal minds from all over the
Yep.
world. Here in
we
Gotham.
were all thinking it.
You come across anything about them? I'm assuming you've heard of them by now.
Riddler expected his friends to back him up tonight. Guess he wasn't as popular as he thought.
And
That
his friends
fits
are
the
probably
theory.
the ones who ended up killing him.
Evidence from his workshop suggests he was involved in a feud with another member of the group. Dr. Harleen Quinzel, former psychiatrist
Harley
at
Quinn.
Arkham Asylum. She's very elusive.
Harley's
Keeps
in
her
this.
head down. Much more so than that show-off Riddler. He was going to be my way in once we captured him alive.
I didn't even
But now I have
know
you
about
to
that.
lead. A man who lives on both sides of the line and knows exactly when to cross it. Yes, you and I will be working together.
The diddler's already paying a
very
visit.
closely.
What was that look she just gave me? Oh no. Okay, can I kill her now? I did not like that smile one bit. She just looked at me like... Oh, that was not comfortable. Okay, so Alfred is feeling vengeful. That's probably not good. Steadfast. That's good, I guess. Not happy, furious, begrudgingly. Yeah, nobody likes her. Left shot, ecstatic. Alfred is the diddler. No. Okay, so I made the Joker ecstatic. That's probably not good, right? Left Tiffany furious. Okay. So I guess in order to not leave her furious, you need to lie to her about, like, whether or not it was the disc thing that killed Lucius. Left her traumatized because her ears exploded. Yep, that makes sense. I kind of went with a majority here. Okay, so 74.3% of people prefer Gordon to the agency, obviously. Most people stole it. I made a deal. Yeah, most people sacrificed her hearing to save everyone else. Sounds about right. Yeah, went with the majority on, like, everything. Not everyone hates me. Gordon likes me. Alfred likes me, but he's feeling vengeful towards, like, the villains. So that's bad. The Joker likes me. Which probably isn't a good thing. It's fine. Everything's fine. And now the loading screen is crashing. Oh, there we go, it's working now. It stopped responding for a second there. That selfie though, yeah, it was great. I like all those immediate spoilers for who's in each episode. Okay, so episode 2, I guess that's Harley Quinn in the middle there with the hammer. Is that Bane on the left? Big buff guy in a vest, it's got to be Bane. On the right, that's probably Strange. Episode 3, that's Catwoman, obviously. Episode 4, I think that might be the Joker, I'm not sure. And episode 5, I think that's also the Joker. Yeah, that's it for today. Batman's gonna get converted into a diddler by Joker. Yep, that's gonna happen. Guarantee it. Thank you everyone for tuning in. It's been good. And I'll continue with this sometime relatively soon, hopefully. So yeah, thanks for coming and hanging out. It's been wonderful. And thank you for all the diddler jokes. And Evie, please don't make any of the fanfictions you suggested, because they're absolutely horrible. And yeah, this Batman ends. Batman ends? That's true. There has to be an ending to everything that begins, you know? Batman has yet to begin. Diddler Begins. Yes, I'm going to make my next title Diddler Begins, if I remember. So yeah, goodbye everyone. I'm gonna keep waving just so that there's not like a really abrupt ending when I click end stream, because there's always like, it always happens before people say goodbye and it triggers me.